and also that anybody who says, "Oh, women were dissatisfied," or "Women wanted this," or "Women wanted that," like we're not.
A monolith,
the four of us are here because we don't accept blanket statements about women.
Yeah.
Men were dissatisfied too, but nobody really cared about that. Men were very dissatisfied too. They, boys had to like be little friggin' machine workers and like go into like small holes that like men couldn't fit into from early ages. The disposability and all.
Oh yes, the chimney sweeps.
Yeah.
and the coal miners. I mean, that coal miners that were like 6 years old. It's like, going in and just retrieving stuff. So it was a much different.
And while war, basically. Men
war too, just exactly the gender roles required by both sides. The fact that we pay so much attention to the way female gender roles hurt females tells us we are very gynocentric. Mm-hmm. Sorry, go ahead.
The way what you said hurts women. The fact
female gender roles can hurt women.
Right. The way gender roles hurt women. Okay. Yeah.
And Daphne is definitely right, because nobody cares that male gender roles hurt men, but everybody cares that.
But you see, men didn't complain, which is interesting as well. Feminists have
just the oil, and also, if we're talking about gynocentric, I'm so sorry, I'm getting a little silly real quick though. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. And then of course, that works for infants. They're very squeaky when they come out and they want a lot of oil, and this is why we have to make sure, because if we want the species to survive. So my whole thing is I see it as one large picture that encompasses biology, even like physics, entropy, game theory. Like it's all kind of the same thing that can show us exactly why these things are happening in a certain sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I can imagine, men were dissatisfied with their role as well. As we see today, that men are diverse. Some of them want to be stay-at-home moms. You have MRAs, you have a diverse group of men. And they must have been dissatisfied because their gender role was extremely strict and is still stricter than our gender role is today, right? But they didn't complain. Feminists made a huge deal and they came out as feminists and complained about their gender role and stuff, but men haven't really done that. Even to today, I'm not sure.
You see what happens to men when they complain.
What happens?
Men are not here to complain. Men are here to, solve problems. And if they're solving them the wrong way, then they are the problem.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Okay.
Yeah, when they voice their concerns, they get told that they're man babies and to sit down and shut up and take off the fedora.
Yeah, show your emotions. Be more like a woman. You broken females. Be more like women. Show your emotions. As soon as they show the emotions, like, oh no, not those emotions.
Not like that.
Yeah, not like that. And then so many men can attest to just seeing it in like a woman's eye. It hurts them, of course. They speak about it. It's just like you really care about this person. As soon as you open about certain emotions, they just become cold, and like the relationships often can soon end after that. I'm not saying that's the end all be all, but like that's a factor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it really is, because it makes, when you see a man's vulnerability, you realize how weak he can be, and weak men are repulsive to women.
Yeah,
on a gut level, this is instinct. We need strong men, and we know it, even though we refuse to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need somebody to be strong anyway.
Well, we used to need the strength more. Mm-hmm. We've needed all sorts of strength, but physical strength is, of course, one that was very useful in this world. Nature is constantly trying to murder us, and so we forget that. I think